Well, Jim, that must have been very satisfying, really.
Yep. Coming into a run of Saturday Tuesdays, obviously when you get a good result on the weekend, you're always looking straight ahead and thinking, how are we physically, how are we mentally as well. But I think that was kind of put to bed tonight when we heard the news that there was going to be a following like tonight. I think it's 3,900 on a Tuesday night in February. That's special, and I think that's a testament to everyone at the club. So I think on the back of the last few weeks in the cup run and the big crowds, I think when we see them turn up and get behind us like they do, I think the players react really well to it, and I think the same was said of tonight. Really, got on the front foot from minute one. Crowd got behind the players, but the players also give the crowd to get something behind. And when you're in harmony like that, I think it's great for everyone.
It was almost a 5-minute spell, wasn't it? There was obviously the sending off, and even Hereford on disputing the sending off. It was a red card, so he goes. Sam Austin scores a stunner, and then Hereford had a great chance to equalise. A great run down the right hand side, pull back, and it went over the crossbar. The game almost was gone for them at that point.
Yeah, it was a massive warning sign for us, and we got away with one with the chance being missed. And I think after that, we really limited them, and that's what good sides do. Really, they get a little bit of a sniff of, I wouldn't say complacency, but something creeping into the performance, and then they put it to bed. And I thought the players did that themselves on the pitch today, and I thought it was a thoroughly professional performance after that.
You managed the game so well in the second half, really.
Yeah, and I think that's the players learning as the season's going on. Mad to think that we're only just over halfway, but we've been through quite a lot already this season, and we try and learn lessons from the good and the bad, and take it forward, and hopefully that will stand us in really good stead going into what I'm sure will be some really tight games towards the end of the season.
There must have been deep down a suspicion there could have been a bit of after the Lord Mayor show after all the excitement of the West Ham game, but Telford on Saturday, here tonight, you've kind of laid that bogey, haven't you, really? Yeah,
I think we keep driving home to the players that if you're going to be successful in any season and get where you want to get, it's about slugging it out. It's not always going to be a 5-star performance, it's not always going to be easy, it's not always going to be free-flowing football. It's about preparing right, recovering right, and we keep saying the same boring messages, but you know what, they're not boring, they're what brings success, and the players have really brought into it. The whistle goes tonight, you see the players around the pitch, they'll clap their supporters because they deserve it from them, but then straight away it's about the next game, and that's Hereford on Saturday.
Seems to be a little group of 3 at the top, including Harriers of course, who just seem to be pulling away from the rest now.
Yeah, but to be honest, it's irrelevant really looking at that table at the minute. I think it's just important to focus on the next game. You can only get 3 points from any win, however big or however small it may be against, or whoever the opposition is, and we focus on that really. We have to. There's no point looking beyond that really. So again, like I say, we'll rest, we'll recover. The players will do the right things. Hopefully, we'll have a clean bill of health going into the weekend, and it'll be up to us to pick a team trying to get a result on Saturday.
And obviously great to score 3 goals, but you limited Hereford to so few chances. Another clean sheet as well. That must be almost every bit as pleasing, really. Yeah,
definitely. And again, the clean sheet. It's great for the goalkeeper and the defenders. They get the plaudits, but it's a whole team defending from the front. In the same way that we scored a lot of goals this year as well, but it's a whole team again. We win and lose together. We concede and we score together. It's a group mentality, and we're all buying into each other. And long may that continue.
Final point, obviously, I'm not trying to second guess the message in the dressing room, but pretty much is it well done, but that won't count for too much if we don't do the same against Alfred or similar against Alfred.
Oh, exactly. It's no different to when we was at Hereford and come away hugely disappointed. We said, look lads, at the end of the day we've only lost 3 points, let's not get too carried away that end either. It's only one game, and it's about how you react, whether it's a positive performance result or a negative one. So it's no different really. You keep your belief. You believe in the process, you believe in what we're trying to do here, and at the minute we've got full backing of the players, and we know they're on side, and they know we've got huge belief in them as a group, so we'll see where it leads.
Well done tonight, Jim. Thanks for your time.
Thanks very much.
Just a quick word on the half-time change as well. Was that one just kind of with the game as it was? It was a useful switch for you in terms of kind of Bash coming off, or everything okay there?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Like I say, we played a lot of games in a short amount of time. Players have been putting their bodies on the line and running through walls for the club, which is absolutely fantastic. But one thing I will say is we've had 3 players who've come on today have got valuable minutes, and I thought they all did really well when they come on as well. I think it's a perfect game to come on in as well, get that match feel back, then match minutes being out there in the environment with the crowd at Agba obviously, back on the pitch. we're going to need every member of the squad going forward. So yeah, fantastic. Pleased for them three, but pleased for everyone tonight.
We'll talk more around Alfreton in the week, obviously, but you know what you're going to get against Billy's sides, don't you? And we sort of tasted that earlier on in the season for getting a good win, but they'll come and it'll be another tough one.
Definitely, yeah. So it's our job to prepare, do our homework as we always do, and we'll put the messages across to the players, and it's up to them then to buy into it, try and execute a game plan. But it's a hell of a lot easier when you've got a backing like we have tonight. It was, again, I think we're almost lost for words at the minute with the support we're getting. Can only say how much it's appreciated by us all, and long may it continue.